Hi, it's Paul from OnAir with another Tech Take, and we're at Integrate 2025 on the Netgear AV stand with our good friend Laurent, who's going to show us through the new and exciting features for the show. Let's have a look. So the first thing this is just a fantastic feature, love it. The RGB LEDs for your VLAN identification.
Oh, absolutely. So in this pack, we are showing off 3 of the 4 brand new M4350 switches that have launched very recently in June at Infocom the US. So you can see that under each individual physical interface, you have a RGB LED light that is reflecting what you have in your software. So in my case here, my default VLAN 1 is green, and I use it for the hybrid SMT AES67 profile. I'm running the QSys and all the audio on it. And then I have a few other VLANs with the colors such as the pink, the red, and the blue.
And Netgear and the AV line's been a big supporter of all the media standards, and particularly now SMPTE 2110. What are you doing in that space?
Oh, so thank you for asking the question. So we have been supporting most of the AV protocols for almost 10 years now. But very recently, 2 years ago, we started with the ST2110 with only 2 models. A 25G high-end switch with 100G uplinks and a 10G switch with 100G uplinks. By now, every single new product introduction is supporting the ST2110. We know how to wire the chip, with oscillators to have a clock. So those 4 brand new 4350 switches, they are mainly designed for audio intercoms because it's multi-gigabits, 2.5G, PoE++, 25G uplinks, and we do have ST2110. So let me explain. It's one profile that we call ST2110, as easy to apply as a NDI profile or a Dante profile to a VLAN. And in that VLAN depth, you can select your ST2110 PTP packet type, such as AES67 audio for the -30, or your ST2059-2 for your video. And then the 1-step, the 2-step, multicast delivery, and your BMCA algorithm is very standard. You can actually configure the switch so that maybe it can win the BMCA election and becomes the grandmaster itself with priority 1 and 2, 0. Or if you have a more reliable high-end clock on your network.
Such as a Meinberg.
Exactly. Then you can actually let the switch default. Okay, so this is very, I would say, rudimentary, but very close to the standard and very neat. Yeah. And very fast.
Okay, and so that's bringing the SMPTE 2110 access to more people, because traditionally it's been the really high-end, expensive switches.
Well, that's right. And we have also, let me mention, innovated a little bit. Not only it is bringing the SMPTE 2110 to more people, but it's also simplifying it. Yeah. I'm going to give you just one example, because I'm French and I observed the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games, last summer, a year ago. And Netgear was not doing ST2110 during the preparation, so I could not play. But they were using hundreds and hundreds of antennas and bell packs and headsets, for that opening ceremony on the Seine River. And they were spending a lot of time configuring the boundary clock for AES67 at the core and the transparent clock at the edge. So with these switches, you have another profile in the Engage Controller. It's called the hybrid AES67 SMPTE profile. So when you deploy that, like I do on my VLAN walk, every switch that can do boundary clock is doing boundary clock. Every other switch that can do it does transparent clock, one click. And then you have a very contained transparent clock domain under one master clock port. So we are trying to simplify it and make you go faster so that you spend more time on what matters to you, the AV, not the fabric.
Yeah, that's great to see your support of all the AV standards, and definitely making everyone's life easier. And for customers that have a really large network of switches and they want to make their configuration easy, I guess that's where we look to the Engage.
So every switch, as you know, first of all, it's an IT platform. So you have IT CLI, IT GUI, Telnet, SSH, but you have this AV user interface. But not even for large networks. As soon as you have more than one, then you have a lot of benefits going to the Netgear Engage Controller. So netgear.com/engage or netgear.co.au/engage. You download it for free, Windows or Mac. And then it's very versatile. It's a light installation. It's actually put in a folder. You can actually then use it, discover, create a site, discover the switches. And in the controller, the Netgear Engage Controller, you still have access to the individual AV user interface. But this is not what you want to do. You want to use the site settings so that you can deploy your AV profiles centrally. So in my case, I first edited the VLAN 1 and I said I want to do AES67 hybrid. So I did that and I'm running my QCs, my AES67, all my audio that way. And then I created 3 or 4 additional VLANs for video distribution, for SSEN, lighting and ArtNet. And all that, you do that across your network. The big benefit of Engage is that it is pushing the configuration to the switches. You click save, and then you can shut it down. Engage can be shut because all the configuration resides in the switches, but Engage gives you the AV user interface on steroids because we can do that across a number of switches, and there's no latency.
Fantastic. OnAir Solutions are your network media experts for audio and video over IP. We love the Netgear AV range. It just makes life so much simpler. OnAir.au if you want some more information or contact us for a custom solution.